Special Garna Mejia tracking a controversial homeschool bill getting some strong reaction. Garna, the bill proposes doing away with language saying that those convicted of child abuse cannot homeschool their kids, correct?
That's right, Mike. And that strong reaction is coming from community members. Legislators are actually both sides of the aisle in support of the bill. Now, what the bill's chief sponsor tells me that this is going to do is erase confusion for parents and school districts, while those against the bill say that they need more protections for kids in homeschool settings, not less.
We give a tremendous amount of deference to parents in Utah.
A new homeschool bill, HB 209, is proposing doing away with language that says parents convicted of child abuse may not assume responsibility for the education of a child.
That requirement that you say, I don't have a criminal background, is no longer part of your application.
Recent incidents of severe child abuse, including the Ruby Frankie case, a 13-year-old found in a jail cell, and then the death of 12-year-old Gavin Peterson, in which the children were homeschooled, is why community members like Rachel Reynolds oppose the bill. While Reynolds supports a parent's right to homeschool, she wants more protections for kids in these settings.
I think this bill is protecting the parents, especially parents that have felonies, rather than the child.
Reynolds is one of Gavin Peterson's teachers and reported her suspicions to DCFS. She feels that lax homeschooling policies made it easier for his stepmother to withdraw him from school and escalate the abuse.
It did allow for Gavin to be isolated and for him to unfortunately be killed.
Representative Nicolene Peck, HB 209 sponsor, says this is a cleanup bill from changes made to the homeschooling laws in 2023 that created confusion. Peck says this is about protecting parents' rights to educate their children.
So it did nothing except for make it look like that homeschool parents should be suspect.
Peck also says that parents with felony convictions likely won't have their kids living with them.
This bill does not put anybody at risk of anything.
Now, currently, the law does not have a lot of teeth for enforcement. I actually checked and heard back from 8 school districts and the State Board of Education, and their policies indicate that parents are essentially on the honor system. They just have to sign an affidavit in order to take their children out of school and homeschool them. Now, what this bill would do is also get rid of that affidavit, making it easier to homeschool. I'll send it back to you.
All right, Garna Mejia live for us this evening. Garna, thank you. Legislative session is set to wrap up in less than 2 weeks. Governor will have until March 27 to take action on any of the bills that get passed. Following along with us right here on air, you can do so as well as on the web and the free KSL Plus app.